Hey guys, Blue25
and Archer9234.
With episode 136 of Ranger Review. Today we have the brand new Power Rangers Legacy Power Morpher. So now we have the new Legacy Power Morpher, the Toys R Us exclusive one. So this new Legacy Power Morpher is for the Power Rangers 20th anniversary line. Now this Power Morpher is actually now the correct size and way to actually morph. Unlike the original one where it was backwards, this one's actually the correct size. Now the difference between this one is, now we have all die cast. All the coins are also die cast and they fit differently compared to the original one. We now keep the back just like the Japanese one with the 5 colors and the Z shape on it. But instead, the Z shape is actually not.
It's molded directly into the plastic, while in the original Dino Buckler it was stickers.
Also, the battery compartment is different from the original one now. Now also, another cool feature about this thing is there's no stickers on it. The whole Power Ranger thing and all the stickers around it are all molded in. It's not stickers where they'll peel off, if you wet it, nothing will happen. Another cool feature that we actually got in this Legacy Power Morpher is finally the holder. We never actually had a holder in the original one, and a lot of people just, customized theirs and just bought replicas of them. This one, you can actually put it in any way you want. You can put it in the front.
And my favorite feature is that we can actually replicate the Dino Buckler.
You can put it in the back now. Then when you pull it out, just like the show do, they do it like this.
Every feature that was in the original Dino Buckler is included in the 20th Anniversary Collector's Edition. Everything from the back, the front, the way it's oriented, even the power coins. They're technically based off the appearance of the medallions in the Ranger series where they're weathered.
Now the power coins are actually different because unlike the original one where they had like 2 little clicks on the left and on the bottom right where you twist it in, now you don't, and also the back actually says Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on it, which is a really cool feature.
Now the one thing I really like is that they also match what they did in Jew Rangers where they actually insert the coins from the front without twisting or anything. You just simply pop it in.
Now to actually take off the coins, all you gotta do is just press the Z and they all come out. Unlike the original one where you actually had to open it up and then put it in and then twist it. You just gotta stick it in and that's it.
Now you can rotate the coin inside the Power Morpher, but I advise you don't do it because over time I noticed it was wearing out the plastic clips on it, so you might actually break it over time, so don't do that.
Now the good part about this Power Morpher is there's an on and off switch on the top. This is something that really we needed because with button batteries and there's no on and off switch like the Overdrive figures and a few other ones, they'll tend to wear out over time. So it is really cool to actually have an on and off switch on it.
Another thing I found interesting, this has more sound effects than the original one, but it uses less batteries.
So when you turn on the on and off switch, you hear the little communicator noise. Now when you press the button, now sadly it's not a red button anymore, but when you press it, that's the sound. And now when you hold it on,
it actually plays the MMPR theme song. It only plays for about 1 minute and it's the instrumental version of the full song. But it only stops after 1 minute. It only does some of it and then it just stops.
The only downsides to that is that you have to hold the button really long for like the whole minute just to play the song, because if you don't,
it just simply goes to turn off.
Now the handle is actually really cool. It's also die cast because it's really heavy, and it actually has the stickers on both the top and the bottom.
Every feature of the Dino Buckler was perfectly replicated, even down to the point where, if you remember on the Power Morpher, we had these weird grooves on the side. That's what actually makes it pop out from the buckler, and they kept that feature.
Now the box art is actually really nice. It's actually really small. In the back, it shows the power. It says it has die cast on it, and it shows all 5 coins that you do get: Tyrannosaurus, Pterodactyl, Triceratops, Mastodon, Saber-Tooth Tiger. Now on the side, it actually says Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on it. The only bad part is that they use a 2010 version of the helmets,
The one thing I particularly really liked about the box is they actually tried their best to mimic how the design of the MMPR boxes from 1993. They kept the whole
green scheme on it. Now I really like is that they actually used the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers logo instead of the 2010 one,
including the original Saban logo.
And the 20th, it says Power Rangers 20th. And what really is really interesting about it, it actually says 15 plus. So this is actually for the collectors and the people that like us that watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers back in 1993. The only downsides to it is that
it's really heavy.
It's really heavy, and I wouldn't cosplay with it. The reason why is because unlike the original holster where you actually can put your belt in and all that, this one's a clip-on, and you might have a chance of just...
It's really difficult to attach to your belt, and plus you can't use it in the forward part of the belt where the buckle is. There's not enough room, so you have to either have your buckle rotated to the side or whatever in order to put it on.
And there is a way that when you like walk around or run around, there is certain things that you can actually just pop this off and
it's not securely fastened, you can easily pop it off.
So it's not that bad. But I really do like the fact that you can actually do what they did in the show in the Jew Rangers, where they put it and they do it, take it out from there. Overall, Bandai did a really fantastic job with the Legacy Morpher. It's really show accurate to the original show. Even though it's a bit bigger, it's actually much more interesting because there's more sounds now. There's a theme song, the communicating noise, even an on and off switch. That's like the main good thing about it, because with button batteries, it's really good to have that.
My favorite feature is they kept all the original Dino Buckler things. The only thing they could have probably improved on is they gave us the Kyoryu Sentai Jew Ranger stickers to swap on the front or back whenever we wanted. But other than that, they perfectly replicated what we didn't see in Power Rangers.
Now the only way you can get it right now is eBay, Amazon, or you pre-order from the Toys R Us website itself and just wait until May to get it. Other than that, that's the only options, and I really recommend you guys try to get this because it's actually a really cool thing to have. And if you didn't have the original Power Morpher because it's so darn expensive, this is a good one. This is a good way to go right now, and especially for the 20th anniversary that Bandai's been doing.
The only really major complaints I can give to it is that the holding down the button to play the song is a little stupid. They should have made it so that you either press it once, it plays the theme song, or you press it a couple of times, etc., etc. And that they just forgot to paint the one side where you push it red.
But yeah, that's it for a review of the Legacy Power Morpher. Join us next time for the Power Rangers Legacy Megazord. Come subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
For people who like Super Sentai, you can pretty much copy it.
Wow. Wow.
Probably the mailman.
Wow. Can you believe that happened? From what I've heard, it was only 4 per case. So that made it even harder to find.